Hey, hey, I told y'all I am back on part two. Okay, I'm back on part two. And right before I like push record, so I'm like, God, what do you want me to say? God, and he was like, I need you to say, I need you to say this. Just when you thought when I was talking to you and it sounded crazy, you're going to have to talk to your kids, your loved ones, your family, and sound even crazier. Okay? That's why I don't have no title. That part. This part. This is why I don't have any title. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna push the button and God gonna say this. Okay. It's not a laughing matter. It's pretty sad. But I'm not gonna try to gloom you guys. I'm not gonna do that. Alright. So if you watch part one of the video, recap. When God is talking to you, and you figure it out, and you're not crazy, because you're thinking like you're crazy, but then now you have to go talk to your loved ones, your kids, or whomever, okay? And you're gonna sound crazy. No cap. You are going to sound crazy. Alright? So, now this part is when you're talking to your kids. And your kids have these big plans. And a lot of parents, especially because I'm a school teacher, think that their kids are going to follow their footsteps, or they can encourage them to follow their footsteps or go even to the same college or whatever. Okay. Times have changed. Just like we did not know, I'm just doing a slight recap. Just like we did not know about the lockdown, and we were past, whatever it is that I'm about to talk about, okay? But we didn't expect this to stifle this part. What we were doing. Oh, thank you, Most High. Let's go, okay? I had to discover this the hard way. I really did. God's still working on it. But just like the lockdown, nobody knew, nobody expected. Just like with George Floyd, nobody expected, but that happened. Okay. So when your kids are telling you, Mom, Dad, I want to be this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to school for this, I'm going to school for that. Oh, I hope y'all watched the first video. And just if you didn't, have to start with this. I'm kind of backing up a little bit. Like I said in the first video, my mom, my dad, and their parents on both sides of the family, they had to drop out of school to do something to allow that, I think that works, the family to survive. I really am telling you guys this for a reason. Alright, so let me go back to the kids today. Okay? So, a devil play too much. Anyway. So, now that times have changed, and you have a relationship with God, and God has been speaking and talking to you, and your kid is coming to you like, yeah, Mom, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. Okay. You just say, okay. But then it gets to the point where you are trying to explain to them that you can go and do that, but at this time and this age, it may be obsolete. It may not even exist anymore. So your kid can be putting 2 to 4 to 6 to 10 years into some education that will not exist anymore because they're not looking at things the way that we are looking at things. They're not, seeing it or even having a relationship with God about things, because what the devil wants you to do is focus over there while he's doing something over here. So while your kids are over there trying to get over here, and he moves the goalposts, okay? So how do you not sound crazy talking to your kids saying, hey baby, this is what's going to happen in the future. So what I need you to learn and what I need you to do is this, that. And not have your kid looking at you like, I think my mom went insane. I think my dad went insane. Until it gets to that point where they be like, my mama wasn't stupid. My daddy wasn't stupid. Just like when you were growing up and your grandparents or somebody older or some elder told you something that you just didn't get it, but you get it now. Okay, moving forward, but you get it now. And I will never, 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 never forget. And I thank God for my godmother. She told me so many things back in 2012 that actually happened, and we're really past all that now. Can I say this? I can't say this, but I will say this. She told me about somebody that's famous that is now being exposed. And she always told me never to follow this person. And at that time when she was talking about this person, I didn't even really know him like that. I bet I know him now. So how do you get your children and your family and your loved ones or whomever to follow the plan without thinking you're crazy? I just did something crazy. Okay. Well, anyway. Trying to get through this. I'm trying. Okay. Excuse me. So how do you get through this? And how do you educate other people about something that you really truly know is going to happen because the Most High gave you the word? So you have to pass on the word. And I'm going to say it like this. A lot of people did not believe Jesus and who he was in the Bible. A lot of people had to suffer. A lot of people made it through. Okay? I'm just going to say it that way. You can or you can't. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. We don't get a chance to pick our assignments. And ours do. But if you are a chosen one, you really don't get a chance to pick your assignment. And the hardest thing about having a assignment by the Most High is figuring it out. When Satan gives them an assignment, it's nothing they have to figure out. It's nothing they have to figure out. And they are obliged, they are happy to take on that assignment because it's easy. Because it's easy. It may be fun. It may be this. It may be that. But when you get, it's just like a job. When you get hired by the Most High, it may be the hardest job you ever applied for. But the reward I'm telling you guys, the reward. You may not be getting it right now in this lifetime, but you're going to get it in eternity. The people that roll with the devil and the narcs and demons and evil, they are rewarded right now in this lifetime, but they're going to suffer later. It's like the ant and the grasshopper. Grasshopper played all around. Ant was on his duty because the ant knew that winter was coming. Just like us, we know the ending is coming. So where do you want to be? I did not write nothing down. I don't even know if I'm saying the right things. I'm tired. Like I said, I did a show today and I'm tired. But God was like, you still got to do this. I didn't even think, excuse me, I'm still trying to shake this. Ooh, forgive me. I did not even think that I was on my mission. Because I do know certain things that God want me to do, but I can't get there until I get right. You can't help anyone if you're not right. So what I'm doing right now on this platform, God is like, just do that. Just do that and you will get to the other things. So I'm going to end this video because I feel like I don't want to go too long. And I really do need whomever like watched both videos from beginning to end. And they got the concept, okay? They got the concept. Narc's never gonna get they're never gonna get it. So for you guys that have been with narcissists and you're a content creator, let me tell y'all something. They're stalking. Okay? They're stalking. And they got multiple people stalking. But they're never gonna go through the whole entire thing. They'll probably watch, 2-3 minutes of your video or whatever. And then they log off. And they figure like they got the gist of the video. Okay? This is why sometimes when I do long videos, I know they're not going to watch it all the way through because they're stupid. And even if they do, they still don't get it. Okay? They still don't get it. So I'm about to go, but I don't know what you have to do because I'm still trying to figure it out. You're going to have to talk to your kids about the future and what is really going on behind the scenes. And yes, you're going to sound crazy. But if you have children that trust and believe in you, they're going to follow, okay? Some of them, you're going to have to do what God did when he slapped you on the big side. You're going to have to slap them on the big side. And I know it's going to be hurtful for you to go and tell your child, yeah, I know you want to go to school for this. I know you want to do this. I know you want to do that. But what I know is what you don't know. That they're distracting you to do that. And the whole entire time, this is over. Nothing is ever going to get better. So they want your child or your kids to focus over there. When it gets to the point, it's too late. When you knew that you should have been teaching your kid how to garden. You should have been teaching your kids how to build. You should have been teaching your kids defense, that part. You should have been teaching your kids this. You should have been teaching your kids that. And also, and then I'm going to go, recruiting other people that has skills that you need in this circle to survive. But what they're trying to do is blindside you and the kids with all this unnecessary thing. If you know what, the most evil thing right now at this point, I think, is video games. Video games. brainwashing, and where it gets to the point where it ruins marriages, relationships, and your kids. In your kids. So, I don't know, but God made it through. Flip it and reverse it. God made it clear to me when he was giving me messages. But I don't know if anybody agree with this take. Please, 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 please comment, because it's gonna have to be a group of us, a group of us to get the word out, because Satan is on 10 and everybody's listening to Satan, and we really have to get our kids together to be ready for survival in the future of this playground of Satan. I almost said something else. But it's not ever going to be the same. Money one day will mean nothing, because these narcs of the world are trying to eliminate so many things to the point where, like I said before, it's just dumb. But if you teach your kids other than money, they gotta come to you. Homeboy over there, he's growing corn. Homegirl over there, she got cattle. Homeboy over there, he got goats. Homegirl over there, they got dairy. That's gonna be the new money. That's gonna be the new money when you have to trade to survive. Homegirl, homeboy, they got a vehicle or tractor or trailer or this or that money cannot buy. Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm actually gonna go. You don't have to pay for the Most High. You don't have to pay the Lord. You don't have to pay Jesus. You just have to go where they are and understand your role in this life. You really do. You're not here for nothing. You're either here for good or you're either here for bad. There's nothing in between. But nobody's here for nothing, even if it's bad. They're here for that. Choose what side you want to be on. And even when it gets to the point where you feel like, I've been praising God, I've been doing good, I changed my life, and you still in a struggle, don't give up. Because that is just the devil trying to turn you against God. And sometimes he just testing you. Just let the devil. Choose right. Be blessed. Thank you, guys.